Hey guys, welcome back to Droid Crunch. I'm Lokesh Kapoor, and in this video we are going to talk about how we can implement a chat system on our WordPress website. It is going to be very easy, very fun and very interesting tutorial, and please keep watching and I will tell you how you can achieve something similar. I have here a chat box where I can write my prompt, write anything, and I will get the result. Let me show you. I can ask it like what is the size of our universe. Okay, and as soon as I hit the send button, it will redirect me to a result page. Currently I'm on a chat page. Okay, and this is the result. The size of our universe depends on what aspect you are referring to. So this is going to be done through the get request, where we have our prompt on this query string. But if you want to get the result on the same page, we can also do that. I have a different form for that as well. Let me go back to the chat page and here we are going to get result on the same page. Let's say what is the size of sun, or say what is the diameter of earth. Okay, you can ask anything. Just to get smaller results, we can use something like this, and let's click on send. So let's try again. What is the diameter of earth? Okay, now we have the result on the same page. The diameter of earth is about this much of kilometers and measured at equator. So I had some dynamic visibility settings enabled, so I just removed those settings and it worked. So let me show you how it is working, what is going behind the scenes, and what widgets, what features you would need to implement such feature on your WordPress system. So currently I have these two forms on this page over here, and let me show you one by one. So this form is using the get request. So what it is going to do, it is having a field, this one, which is having a ID of prompt, and what it's going to do, it is going to redirect you to a page which is called results with the prompt value. So prompt is a parameter name, and it will take the value out of this form, okay, to a new URL, and it will redirect to that. So we can get this value through the get request on this parameter, and on the result page we are doing the same. Let me show you the results page as well. And here on the edit page you will be able to see what is going on this page. So essentially you will need to use Dynamic API widget, which is only available in Dynamic.ooo plugin. So here you can see this Dynamic API widget over here, and parameters we are using this. Okay, we are getting the value out of that parameter prompt to this API request, right? And what it is actually doing, what this Dynamic API actually is. So we are taking all this data to our end-to-end workflow, so which is going to be very, very easy. Let's say we have this workflow. Okay, it is a very, very easy and quick workflow. So we are having a post request on our form and getting the data out of the post request. So this is our production URL that we are using on this page over here. You can see df2 and df2. So we have this URL and we are getting the results. Here you can see the body is having the prompt and the value. Okay, this is the previous one. The recent one you can see in the executions. So we just run through this workflow, and this was our prompt was null. Okay, probably it didn't went through in a right way. It is null. Okay, maybe a few times it didn't run well, so that's why it is not having that value. But if it's not having any value, it will say how can I help you today and respond back to that as well. But I can show you the previous ones, like they are actually working. Here you can, on the recent one it had worked. Wait. Why it is happening like that? Okay, maybe okay, what is the size of earth? Okay, so I have run through many executions just to test this feature, so that's why some of them are empty, but you can see the thing is very clear. Like we are using a post request, post to webhook, and then in our API widget we are using the URL, webhook URL, okay, and doing a post request, okay, and the parameters, the body parameters, we are using the data out of the get request. Okay, so we are requesting the parameter prompt through get request, and its value will be sent to the webhook through the post request, and it will receive the value, okay, in the body, in the prompt, okay, and if it is true, like prompt exists, then you are going to receive it in here, and it is going to use that dynamic prompt over here in the user message and result in the output, and the output you will respond back to the webhook, and when you get the results, you're going to show that result in the data result. So pipeline text, so text is the value where you are going to receive your results. You can see text, so that's why we have written data pipeline text over here, data result / text. So you can also dump everything that you are going to get, or you can use an element, data result, pipeline, and element. Okay, so element is text, obviously, right? So here is the prompt. You just need to drag and drop prompt to here to get it done. So this is very quick for the intent. So we are having a webhook that is going to receive the data from a form, and then if the form is not empty, it will going to run, it will having a prompt, and the prompt will be sent to this node, and it will execute and result back the response, and the response we are going to return through this data, okay, on here. So this was very easy for the get requests. I hope you understood what is happening behind the scenes. And for the post request, it is quite similar. I have a field of what you call it, prompt. So prompt was already there, so I just use prompt 1, and then I have a hidden field that is going to take the endpoint dynamically, because if I'm not using the endpoint dynamically, it is going to execute, because I have the API widget on the same page, so it is going to execute right away. So just to make sure that it doesn't execute right away, I just used a hidden widget and took the endpoint URL here, and when this form is sent, what is going to happen? Nothing from the action, just from the action option you have post method. Just choose, by default is Ajax, okay, you can change it to post, and the action will be the same page, okay. So when you just redirect to the same page, you are going to get all the variables, okay, in the super global post array, and you can then use it on your API dynamic API widget, request those array, okay. This is from the post, and this is the variable name, and you can just retrieve its value. So our endpoint, you can confirm, is this one, endpoint, and we are retrieving its value to the post parameter. Okay, the method is post, through which we are going to run the API request. So our prompt is again prompt 1. Okay, but this time it is from the post request. The previous one we had, like on the result page, getting prompt through the get request, because we will have the value of our prompt on the same page in the query parameter. But right here in this time we are going to retrieve the value from the post request, so that's why we are not using the get request but the post request. So when we are done, we can result back the data. Okay, we can also use some dynamic HTML over here as well, and I have used a container and used this widget itself, so we can customize all the things in the container and result over here. So this is going to be very easy, very fun, so you can do that on your own. If you are a new user on N10, you're going to get a few days of trial, probably 14 days, and you are going to get free ChatGPT credits. N10 ChatGPT credits you will get, so you can test out anything. You are going to get some trial days, and if you want to host on your own server, you can just use Hostinger, and Hostinger offers you N10 hosting, so you can self-host N10 very quickly, very easy. I will leave a link in the description so you can check out, and you will definitely get some discount if you go through my link. And if you want a tutorial on how to set up N10 on your personal hosting, then you can just comment down below and I will create a video on it as well. And you can also find a lot of videos already available on YouTube if you want to quickly just get into this. And if you want to know how you can update your N10 on self-host server, then you can also comment down below and I will definitely make a video on that as well. And obviously there are also many videos available on internet as well, so you can just go through them as well. So yeah, you will also need Dynamic API widget. For that you will need to install Dynamic.ooo plugin. Dynamic.ooo plugin is very easy to use, and it offers you a lot of functionalities, a lot of features as well, so you can use it to have a next level website on WordPress. So I will also leave a link in the description. I have created a lot of videos in Dynamic.ooo on my WordPress channel, so you can also check them out. If you have any questions about that, you can also ask me. And on this channel I will be keeping you updated with all the recent things that are happening on the online world, and we'll also be making more videos on N10, some automations and all of these things. I have also created different automations, like you see on here, using the Hidden. So probably I will also create a video on that in future. So you create scenes, you add new scenes. Okay, so all this is through WordPress. You just create the title, height and width. All the data that you will save here will turn into a JSON body and will be used for the N10 to receive back all the things that you need to start the webhook. And then you send this data and you get the video. You can also connect it with the Airtable and get things done pretty seamlessly. You can use no-code to have a UI for your Airtable database, all those things. So I'm gonna create more and more video on this channel about all of these features, all of these stunning marvelous no-code things. So if you have any interest, please subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon if you like this video, and see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.